Hi, this is Peter Churchill with the Washington DC Nonprofit User Group. In this video, I'm going to talk about custom formulas on reports, and in particular parent group value. Now, parent group value is a powerful but quite difficult formula to use, but as you'll see, it can give us some great insight into data on our reports about percentage splits across time or across accounts. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to take the existing report we had, which was for our sample report accounts starting with the name report, and we have them grouped by close month, and we have a sum by account and then by close month for the amount field. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this report and I'm going to convert it into a matrix style report to make it a bit easier to see the data across months. So I hit matrix, and notice now that suddenly the close date is now being moved to be the top part of my top axis of my report. The accounts remain down the side. Notice as well it's by default added in the record count, but I don't really need to have that, so I'm going to click show and then uncheck the record count, and I'm going to hit run report. So now I have a matrix report that's showing me by account the amount by month that I can expect to receive in 2011 along with a grand total. But what I'd like to know is, in the first instances, which account is worth the most money to me and what percentage of my revenue is coming from each account. So what I can do is I can go back to Customize, and then here on the Add Formula button, I can just click the link, where it says Add Formula, and a custom summary formula screen appears. I can give the field a name. I'm going to call this percentage split by account. I'm going to choose a format of percent with 2 decimal places, and I'm going to say I want this to be at the account name summary level, which means for each account I want to have the formula applied, and I want to do this just in the final column. And what I'm going to work out is I'm going to say, for the 4 accounts on my screen, what percent split of the overall total of those accounts does each account account for in my overall split. So I could choose the summary field, and I have these special fields where I can say account sum for the amount, and now I've got the sum of the opportunity amount. Like any percentage, I'm basically going to take a numerator and a denominator. I'm going to say I want the sum at the account name level, and I want to divide it by the overall sum of all the accounts on the screen. And so I can then say divided by, and then in the functions list here on the right, at the bottom of this list is a function known as parent group value, and basically that means is divide the individual row by the overall sum of its parent. So I choose parent group value, and in this case I want the row and the column summary as my 2 values, and I hit insert. Before I can finish though, I have to tell it if which value in that column row combination is I'm actually summarizing, and in this case I'm still going to use the opportunity sum amount. So I'm going to copy that, replace summary field with my opportunity amount sum, click OK. And now you'll notice that here on the right the percentages have appeared, so I'm going to click run report. And now here on the screen I have the ability to see my percentage split that report demo 1 with 900,000 is worth 73.7% of the overall total of my revenue. So it's automatically going to work that out. And using the same formula, I can go back and decide I actually want to see it not by account, but I want to see it by close month. So I can hit customize. I can hit split by account and edit the formula. And now instead of the column, I can say I want to do by the close date, basically by each column, and I hit OK. And now when I run the report, I also need to do one other thing, where I'm going to tell it that I want to see the summary should be sitting at the row summary at the bottom. I hit OK. I run the report. Now here at the bottom, instead of by account, I can see my summary, but by close date across the year and what percent each month will bring in.